say good morning to you and welcome you to our program today. Today is Wednesday, the second day in the month of August, year 2023. And it's a pleasure coming your way on a day like this. Yes, for some time now, Nigerians have been talking about how we're going to renew our country, how we're going to make things better for people of this country. What Nigerians have been facing in the last 2-3 months have been something very, very, very unbearable. And because of this, the general body of the workers under the umbrella of Nigerian Labour Congress met with the government representatives, and their meeting was deadlocked. And that was another one yesterday, and the Labour leader said there's no going back on the already planned protests across the nation. And today is the day fixed for such. And to this end, we want to talk to some of our leaders who will be in time to lead the protests. The 2020 experience is still very fresh in our memory. That was the NSAS protests. It was meant to be peaceful, and it was peaceful for the first 4 or 5 days. All of a sudden, something happened. And what happened there then remains history. Today, we have a comrade online. His name is Comrade Oluwole Oladapo. Comrade Oladapo, how are you today? We're trying to get him on, and once he's fully on with us, we're going to be hearing his voice. How are you?
I'm fine, good morning.
It's been a while that we see your face. How do you do?
I am fine, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, can you just give us some 1, 2, 3 reasons why NLC declared that there's going to be a national protest starting from today?
Well, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigerians, once again. The NLC strike is and the protest is a warning one, and it's declared as a result of the current economic situation in the country, the hardship occasioned by the sudden removal of fuel subsidy, and the attendant policies of government that are unfriendly to the economy and the welfare of Nigerians, thereby engendering insecurity, engendering hardship, and engendering general state of confusion. You know, the nation went through so much before the 2023 general elections. The Naira redesign policy, and you know, the cashless policy, which threw the country under a serious economic tantrum. The NSC assumes that new leadership of the nation will take some time to fix some of the economic challenges and then do whatever it wanted to do. But the president suddenly removed subsidy by fiat and by statement on the day of inauguration. And that has created a lot of chaos and confusion in the land. Now, a situation where the GDP is low, where there is so much high unemployment, the economic inflation rate is so high, virtually all the economic indices are not speaking well for the nation. And now the president has done this and now came up with the issue of palliative, and determined to say, okay, individuals among the vulnerables will take 8,000 naira, the cash transfer, which of course generated a problem across the nation, and we paid the leadership of the nation to rescind that decision and redesign whatever they call palliative. Now, in it, Labour agitated for a 200,000 naira minimum wage by virtue of almost a 300% increase in the price of petroleum products in the nation. Now, government has not acceded to that. Several meetings have been held, but government has not acceded. So, Labour has come out in clear terms with their own agenda and demands, which is the fulcrum of this particular protest and strike. One of the things is the issue of resolving the hardship in the nation. 2, the fuel hike. Labour says it's unacceptable, and no palliative can come as substitute to Nigerians buying fuel at affordable. 3, Labour is talking about government revamping our refinery. None of the solutions that government has brought in all of this Ulabadu is talking about local refining. And until we refine locally, we are not likely to be able to solve the conundrum arising from fuel subsidy removal. Labour is also talking about the payment, the 8-month arrears to householders that government has refused to pay, and that government agreed by the Labamilale Committee to pay. These and many others are the demands of Labour as Labour goes on protest today.
Thank you very much, Comrade Oladapo. Listeners out there, you've listened and listened very well to what he came up with there. And now I want us to know something. This is a matter between the federal government and the NLC. It concerns everybody, right? Now in Osun State Air, without being immodest, we must say that the governor here is doing his best. So we cannot say because we are having it this way in Osun will not be part of the national instruction. As we go out to the street this morning, our concern here at OSBC is how are the leadership of the civil society, the NLC, how are they going to coordinate this protest to make sure it is peaceful? That's our concern. So how are we going to do it this morning? Do you hear me at all? Comrade?
Yes, the line is breaking. The line is breaking, but I can get your line of thought.
Okay. I said concern here at OSBC.
Day before yesterday.
Yes.
Yes.
Comrade.
Yes, I can help. On Monday this week.
Go ahead, we are hearing you.
On Monday this week, the civil society movement in Osun State, led by some of us, came out to sensitize the people on what will happen today, or what will happen beginning from today. And it was a peaceful rally that proceeded from Ayetoro to Oda through Olaya, through Okefia to Olaya. There was no single case of any brigandage or banditry. And I can assure kudos to the police. You know, we had very serious police protection on that day. We had police protection for that protest on that day, and it was a smooth journey under every security protection. So I give kudos to the police, the Commissioner of Police in Osun State. So if that becomes the case, we want to assure people that the Joint Action Forum, JAF, the Osun Civil Society Movement, and the Labour will be able to coordinate the protest today. And we want to warn anybody, any trouble fomenter who might be an agent of government or agent of politician to come and cause confusion or dispute the protest and the rally as it has been announced to hold today. By 8 p.m. this morning, comrades, Nigerian people will be gathering at Freedom Park to address Nigerians and to also move in a procession that is orderly, and that we expect to also be protected by security agencies as was done on Monday this week. Osun is known for peace, and we want to believe that we will have peace like we had on Monday. We will know that we are going to have more crowd today, but we have the capacity to coordinate and to direct the rally it should be. But we are informing and we are sending strong signals to all the fifth columnists who want to be agent provocateur today to cause proof and confusion. We want to tell, I want to inform the police to be able to put everybody who wants to misbehave on check so as they have a protest and rally as enshrined as the right of Nigerians in 1999 Constitution.
Okay. Comrade, may I seek your indulgence to place the position your monitor so that we can see your face very well. Reposition it by your right now. So, viewers out there, you've listened and listened very well. And I want our people out there to please be our brother's keeper. Let's talk to our boys, let's talk to our girls that this is a peaceful protest. We're all concerned with the purpose of this protest. And may I say this again, I want to read just 1, 2, 3 lines of the presidential broadcast on Monday. I think it is line 2 there. I am not going to talk in difficult terms by dwelling on economic jargon and concepts. I will speak in plain, clear language so that you know where I stand. More importantly, so that you say the awful and see, so that you see and hopefully we share my vision regarding the journey to a better, more productive economy for our beloved country. That's a promise from Mr. President. And you say, my father will come up with one adage. I think the stage we are now is the stage where we use our leg to wash that cloth first. It has not gotten to a point where it's going to be violent, and I will never support anything violent. And people for sure are peaceful people. So this is I wouldn't want a situation where people will go to the streets and start destructing, destroying things that were built by our own money. So this is why I'm calling on you to please give us that assurance this morning alongside other leaders of the CSO.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Just like I said, we were out on Monday and there was no single report of negative occurrence.
Okay.
Destruction, no harassment, no assault. So if we had it on Monday, it was peaceful. We know that there is capacity to have it subsequently and it will be peaceful. Unless and except there are agent provocateurs of agencies that we might not also know now. But I want to believe Osun as a peaceful state, those of us who are coordinating under the leadership and protection of all the security agencies in Osun on Monday.
Okay.
We had even the correct staff were Monday, the DSS, the police, the Amtekun, the Vigilante Group of Nigeria were immigration, civil defense. They were out there on Monday. So we hope that today will be different and that we will carry out the constitutional duty of protection of life and properties of citizens as they did on Monday. We are giving them kudos for what they did on Monday. It will be fine if they give us an opportunity to also give them kudos at the end of today and on subsequent days that this protest and rally will last.
But why are we going to juxtapose this with the instruction of the IGP yesterday? The IGP warned that there shouldn't be any protest. Hello, comrade? Can you hear me? Viewers, we want to please plead with you to please stay tuned. The signal is going on and off. However, we're going to take our time to get the best out of this program this morning. Comrade, my question is this: that going forward with the instruction of the IGP, warning all protesters to be peaceful, I hope we will remain peaceful.
Exactly. That's a promise. That's what I can promise. I will be peaceful. And as long as the police will conduct themselves the way they conducted themselves here on Monday, I will not become agent provocateurs, because we have seen cases where even the security agencies became the agent provocateurs that caused confusion and protest. If they will be civil to play their roles and enshrine the constitution under a democracy like they did in Osho on Monday, I am emphasizing what the police did in Osho on Monday is highly commendable, is highly commendable, and we give kudos to them for that role that was played. It was a noble role that was played on Monday. It was a civil role that was played on Monday, expected in any democracy, any advanced democracy as we have in Nigeria. So as long as we are sure and we are assured that they will play the role the kind they played on Monday, I can assure you that we have a peaceful protest that will be devoid of any confusion, any chaos, or any damage in the state.
Okay, thank you very much. Comrade, I am looking at a situation that we will be allowed to continue this broadcast as long as we wish today. But normally they will say we should shut that. And if that should be the case, how will people know how it's going in time? So wherever you go today, I want to appeal to you to please talk to leadership out there so that we remain to keep people informed about the development outside there, because our cameras will be out, our people will be out, and if what they have out there is not being transmitted, then it is going to be a waste of time and energy and resources. So I want to appeal now that whatsoever that's going to happen today, allow broadcast outfits to please continue in their operation so that they give people necessary information. Would that be done today?
Yeah, exactly. Without let or hindrance. Of course, in this struggle, this is a struggle for Nigerians.
Okay.
Broadcasters, journalists are also part of the sufferings that is ongoing on in the land. And on Monday, we have several media houses that came to cover the event on Monday. Of course, what we need the rally and the protest if it is not covered by your people? If it is not covered by your people, the world will not know what is going on in Nigeria. So it is important that the protest is allowed to go on and that journalists cover so that they can event a coverage that will go around the world, that will let the world know that Nigeria is not the way it's supposed to be, and that we are sending strong signals to our leaders to heed to the yearnings and aspirations of masses. We can only be done by journalists. So on this assignment, journalists are a very worthy partner in progress one of these, and they will give adequate respect, recognition, and protection that are needed to be given to them as the rally progresses.
Thank you very much. Comrade, you're going to grab me your indulgence to please say some of these things in Yoruba, because many of our viewers may not be able to speak the foreign language we'll be dwelling in for some time now. Will I go ahead with this?
Yes, no problem, sir.
Okay. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn tí ẹ wà lé láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta náà ni a ti ń gbọ́ ní gbogbo ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ń sọ pé bórílẹ̀-èdè ṣe ń lọ pé kí ìsẹ́wọ̀ kíkọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ kí gbogbo wa kí a jọ mójútó àwọn àgbáríjọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ àwọn olùdarí wọn ti jáde wọ́n dẹ̀ ti bá ìjọba ṣèpàdé láàrin kan, ṣùgbọ́n ìpàdé yẹn kò tí ì sọ èso tí a fẹ́. Èyí ló fà á tó fi pè fún ìfẹ̀hónúhàn wọ́rọ́wọ́ káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ léni. Wọ́n ti ṣèkan lọ́jọ́ Ajé láti tàwájí pé tó máa di ọjọ́ kejì oṣù kẹjọ ìfẹ̀hónúhàn yìí yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ káàkiri. Èyí náà sì lọ́jọ́ kejì ọ̀hún àwọn sọ báyìí pé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun níbo ni ètò dé dúró, báwo ni yóò ṣe lọ. Ó ló jẹ́ ká pe ọ̀kan nínú àwọn adarí ẹgbẹ́ tó ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọnìyàn, Comrade Ọ̀làdàpọ̀, wá sí orí ètò lónìí, ṣùgbọ́n ó ń bá a sọ̀rọ̀ látara orí afẹ́fẹ́ ni. Comrade, jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wálé.
ẹ káàárọ̀ olóòtú akí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà kó àsìkò yìí akú farada Ọlọ́run ó là wá nù rẹ̀.
mo béèrè kan pé tí ò bá sí bó ṣe jẹ́ tí ò bá nídìí obìnrin kì í jẹ́ kúmọ́lú kí ló fà á tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Nàìjíríà fi ń jẹ́ kúmọ́lú lákòókò yìí.
ẹ ṣe olóòtú ohun tó fà á tí obìnrin Nàìjíríà fi ń jẹ́ kúmọ́lú lákòókò yìí òun náà ni ohun tí a rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ìjọba tó wà lórí oyè báyìí dédé yíyọ owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo kúrò lójijì èyí tó sì ti ṣe okùnfà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan tó ti mú ọrọ̀ ajé wa kó dẹnu kọlẹ̀ ó ti ṣe àkóbá fún ọrọ̀ ajé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìdílé àti àwọn ènìyàn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé eku òkè bí eku mọ́ ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ mọ́ lákòókò yìí ebi ń pa ará ìlú àwọn èèyàn òró oúnjẹ jẹ àwọn èèyàn òrówó wọkọ̀ owó ọkọ̀ ti wọ́n owó oúnjẹ ti wọ́n gbogbo ẹ ti doríkodò ìlú ti dàrú ọ̀rọ̀ ń sì dàbí pé kò ká àwọn olórí wa lára ìdí tó dẹ̀ ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni pé ṣe ló dàbí gbà pé ayé ọ̀tọ̀ là ń gbé ayé ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn olórí wa ń gbé torí pé epo tó wọ́n gógó ní àsìkò tá a wà yìí àwọn olórí wa owó tí wọ́n repo ìjọba ló ń repo sọ́kọ̀ wọn kò ní wọ́n lára láti sọ pé kí jálá epo kan kó máa lọ síbi 1000 kan torí pé àwọn ò ní mówó lápò wọn láti ra ìjọba ló máa rà ṣùgbọ́n aráàlú owó oṣù ò gbé pẹ́ẹ́lí gbogbo nǹkan ó dẹnu kọlẹ̀ ìjọba tó kó gbá wọlé wọ́n fi ara ní wá débi pé ràbàràbà tí a bá nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ayé owó padà àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò tí ì bọ́ nínú ẹ̀ tí ìjọba yìí fi dé tó ti fi wá dé àjàgà ayọ̀ owó ìrànwọ́ epo kúrò tó ti mú gbogbo nǹkan kó fẹ́ dojúrú lórílẹ̀‐èdè àwọn àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ ti fi kùlùkù pẹ̀lú ìjọba pé kí wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀kúnwó owó kù wọn sí 200 náírà ìjọba dẹ̀ ní èyí kò ṣeé ṣe àwọn ti sọ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ṣe ẹ̀kúnwó owó sí bí ìlọ́po 100 àfi kẹ́ ṣe owó oṣù náà sí ìlọ́po 100 kó lè ba ìjọba máa kékọ́ rí ìjọba ẹ̀dáhùn gbà tó yá ìjọba láwọn fẹ́ máa san 8,000 fún àwọn Nàìjíríà tí ìṣẹ́ òṣì tó ti bá mulẹ̀ bí ẹ̀gbẹ́ iṣu kí ṣe gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà o wọ́n láwọn ìwé kan táwọn ti kọ àkọsílẹ̀ àwọn tí ìṣẹ́ àti òṣì ti bá mulẹ̀ bí ẹ̀gbẹ́ iṣu pé àwọn fẹ́ máa fún àwọn yẹn ní 8,000 àwa tó kù tí orúkọ wọn sí lórí ìwé yẹn kí ni ká ṣiṣẹ́ táyé wa àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ láti lọ bíṣẹ́ àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ jáde wọ́n kéde pé kí òṣìṣẹ́ máa wá bíṣẹ́ lọ́jọ́ 3 láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ fún àtàwọn náà rí pé n tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ ìpàdé àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ àti ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ṣe lẹ́yìn tó yọ ẹ̀kúnwó owó epo yìí ó ṣẹ́pọ́ ó dẹ̀ dàbí pé àwọn olórí wa èdè kan ṣoṣo tí wọ́n gbọ́ òun náà ní ìfẹ̀hónúhàn àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ ti kéde ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tẹ́lẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé ìjọba ò kọ́ bí ara gbígbà pé ó lọ déédéé ni àwọn wọ̀nyí jáde pé kò ní ṣe ní ọjọ́ Monday ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àwa àjọ ajàfẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ènìyàn a jáde láti sọ fún àwọn ènìyàn láti ta àwọn olódobó pé tó bá di ọjọ́ tòní pé ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ńlá pọ̀ tí àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ tó ti kéde a ta àwọn ènìyàn jí a sì jáde ní wọ́rọ́wọ́ láti sọ lára nǹkan tí àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìjọba òun ni bí ìgbáyé gbádùn àti ní ìrọ̀rùn tí ó ṣe wáyé fún ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà èyí tí ó ti sọnù báyìí lákòókò yìí bí oúnjẹ yóò ṣe di ọ̀pọ̀ tí àwọn ènìyàn ó lè jẹun wọ́n ní tí oúnjẹ kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́kùṣe gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí àwọn olórí wa dà síta pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe àwọn nǹkan jẹ́ pé ńgbà tán bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà láàrí pé kò lè tán àwọn ìṣòro èyí tí ìyọ owó ìrànwọ́ epo tó dá sílẹ̀ onídìí èyí pé àwọn tó jáde ní wọ́rọ́wọ́ láti fi ọ̀hún lónìí ajáde lọ́jọ́ Monday kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọlé ajáde bá ti jáde a sì wọlé gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ alá ló jáde láti àwọn ènìyàn.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wá ṣe báyìí torí ohun tí a mọ̀ ni pé ìjọba àpapọ̀ òun náà ló ń darí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣùgbọ́n láwọn ìbọnú kọ̀ọ̀kan ètò ń lọ fún àpẹẹrẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun mi lẹ́sà máa yin gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè fún àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ wọn tí wọ́n ń gbé a sì nírètí pé wọ́n á túbọ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ akẹ́mí síwájú sí i àti pé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun a mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ alálàáfíà nítorí náà la ṣe wá ń béèrè ń sì pé báwo ni ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà níta láti darí ìfẹ̀hónúhàn yìí báwo lẹ́ ṣe ṣe ìjánu rẹ̀ tí kò ṣe ní di èyí táwọn mi ò fẹ́ pè wọ́n lórúkọ kankan kó má di pé èèyàn ń bá èèyàn lórúkọ jẹ́ ọmọ gànfẹ́ wọ́n lè bọ́ sí gbòòrò kan jàgbà mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ní jàgbà mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ lẹ́rú wa.
ẹ ṣeun olóòtú gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ bọ̀ ní ọjọ́ Monday ọjọ́ ajé ọ̀sẹ̀ tá a wà ìjẹta àwọn ọlọ́pàá bó sì lù wọ́n lọ́gọ̀ọ́ ẹnu ní pàtàkì jùlọ ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti gbogbo àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tó jáde àti àwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n jáde àti àwọn iṣẹ́ ààbò tó kù iléeṣẹ́ àtúnṣe correctional center iléeṣẹ́ aṣọ́bodè gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n jáde àti àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tí wọ́n dáàbò bò wá kò sí nǹkan kan báyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Monday àgbọ̀n nǹkan kan àṣírí nǹkan kan tí oníkálukú fi túká lọ sí ilé rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Monday tí àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò wa bá ti lè ṣe ojúṣe wọn èyí tí wọ́n ṣe lọ́jọ́ Monday ló jẹ́ ojúṣe wọn lábẹ́ òfin Nàìjíríà o kí wọ́n dáàbò bo ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní ẹ̀tọ́ sí àti jáde ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní ẹ̀tọ́ sí àti kórajọpọ̀ àti láti rìn tí àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe iṣẹ́ wọn bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ lábẹ́ òfin torí ní ọ̀pọ̀ ọgbà tí a máa ń rí àwọn gbọ́n mi sí omi òtó níbi ìfẹ̀hónú àti ìwọ́de bíi kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan yarí pé ẹ̀ lè ṣèwọ́de kán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní àdó tajútajú sí àwọn èèyàn tó ti ń bínú tẹ́lẹ̀ òun ló máa ń fa nǹkan yìí ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà ṣùgbọ́n ní ọjọ́ ajé Monday tó kọjá yìí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wọ́n ṣe dáradára a sì lù wọ́n lọ́gọ̀ọ́ ẹnu fún dáradára tí wọ́n ṣe a sì ní ìgbàgbọ́ àti ìrètí wípé ọjọ́ tòní àti àwọn ọjọ́ tó kù tí àwọn èèyàn jáde fún ìfẹ̀hónú hàn àwọn àjọ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò tó kù nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wọ́n ó ṣe ojúṣe wọn bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe lọ́jọ́ ajé láti dáàbò bo àwọn olùfẹ̀hónú àti àwọn olùwọ́de tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe èyí kò sí ààyè fún àwọn ọmọ gànfẹ́ kankan láti ibikíbi láti wọlé àbí láti ṣe ọṣẹ́ kankan tí kò bá ojúmọ́ bí kò tọ̀nà lórí ní tí a là sílẹ̀ láti ṣe lémi ìfẹ̀hónú hàn la fẹ́ ṣe láti bá ara wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti bá àwọn ènìyàn sọ̀rọ̀ láti ṣe ìwọ́de kí àwọn oníròyìn kí wọ́n lè bá wa kí ó lè dé ọ̀dọ̀ ààrẹ àti àwọn àjọ àgbà láti mọ̀ pé òkú kébi eku lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ẹyẹ ò sì kébi ẹyẹ àwa sì fẹ́ kí eku kó kébi eku kí ẹyẹ kébi kí ara kó rọ ọmọ Nàìjíríà kí oúnjẹ kó sùn wá bọ̀ kí ayé wa kó tòrò òun ló fa ẹ̀hónú yìí so kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá àti ẹ̀kọ́ṣọ́ aláàbò bí wọ́n ṣe ojúṣe wọn bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe ní ọjọ́ ajé tó kọjá lọ kí àwọn tó kù náà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà kí àwọn náà àwọn aláàbò kí wọ́n ṣe tiwọn àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba tó fẹ́ fẹ́ olúwọ̀n lẹ́kùn àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí ó bọ̀wọ̀ fún òfin orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà wọn kò sì ní ṣe ohunkóhun tó lòdì sófin orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tẹ̀wọ̀n sọ́ra wa ti dúró wámúwámú láti ṣe tiwọn àti oníròyìn àti akọ̀ròyìn àti olùwọ́de àti afẹ̀hónúhàn gbogbo wọn wà lábẹ́ ìdáàbòbò àti ìdarí tí kò ní sí ohun aburú kankan tí yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ àti àbáṣe yìí tán.
Thank you very much, Comrade Oladapo. Viewers out there, on your behalf, I want to thank him for all this time because we just have to work him up to grant this interview this morning. We thank you for your time. We appreciate you. And I want to use this opportunity to talk to all our people everywhere that you are picking this signal, particularly here in Osun State, that we want a peaceful protest. We don't want hoodlums to hijack this protest. Osun is our own and Nigeria is our own. And I want to admonish us not to destroy any of our public utility. It's built by our own money. So destroying them is like kí ọ̀bẹ kó máa bà kọ̀ jẹ́ kó rò pé nǹkan rere ló ṣe ilé ara ẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́ o a fẹ́ kí ẹnikẹ́ni kó ba ohunkóhun jẹ́ lówùúrọ̀ òní gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìfẹ̀hónúhàn yóò ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀. It's on that note that I have to appreciate you on behalf of my Director General, Permanent Secretary, Mr. Folawamin Rashid, thanking you for your time and thanking everybody for staying tuned to our station, OSBC Television. We thank you so much. Our AM coverage continues after now, and we will be bringing viewers information as these protests continue, and we hope it's going to be a protest as it has been described. All that we want is a peaceful protest for Nigeria to move forward, for Osun to get better. Until then, I remain yours sincerely, Olasukomi Oyibayo, thanking you, everyone, for being part of the show this morning. You are all welcome.